I've been fishing full time for about 8 or 9 years, and I fished, weekend tournaments before that. And every time you get to the weigh-in, every time you read articles on the internet, guys have all these sayings, and it's just like the same things over and over again that you hear out of their mouth, and they're complete BS. They mean nothing. So I'm gonna give you the top 10 BS, one-liners, whatever you want to call them, sayings that you can have, and then I'll give you the explanation of what it really means. Number 10, a lot of guys say, I needed sun for my fish to bite. Well, what do you mean you needed sun for the fish to bite? Oh, it was cloudy that day. That means usually they bite better when it's cloudy, but that's just an excuse that they use. I needed sun. That just means they were catching them off of stumps, and all of a sudden they were throwing at those same stumps and they didn't get bit. Number 9, they just wouldn't bite my blank bait today, or they just wouldn't bite my jig today. Well, obviously, if you didn't catch them, they didn't bite your jig today, and if that's the only thing you threw, you're kind of stupid not to throw other things. That's kind of what that means. Number 8, I could not fish my spot today. Like there was only one spot designated in the whole lake for that fisherman. I hear it over and over again. I couldn't get on my spot today. There was another boat on it. Well, if you practiced, you more than likely found more than one spot. So that's never a good excuse. Number 7, I've been saving an even better spot for tomorrow. A lot of guys will come in, they'll be in the top 5 and have a good day, and then they'll tell the reporters, oh yeah, well I've got an even better spot for tomorrow. I've been saving it. That just doesn't make any sense. Why would you not go to your best spot first? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Number 6, I needed wind for my fish to bite. That's just like I needed sun for my fish to bite. I hear people say it all the time. I needed wind and it was calm. Of course, wind makes the fish bite better in most places. So yeah, I can understand that. That's, the whole tournament field was dealing with the same thing. So, a lot of guys throw that one out there just because they didn't catch them. Number 5, I'm only fishing for 5 bites a day. I hear people say that all the time. Well, if you have 5, once you get your 5 bites, does that mean you're going to quit fishing? No, it doesn't mean that. If you get 40 bites, you're going to catch them all, right? So I'm only fishing for 5 bites a day. That's just not a very well said saying, I think. Number 4, I really should have weighed 25 pounds today. They only weighed 12 pounds, but I should have weighed 25 pounds. Well, I should have weighed 25 pounds too, but I just didn't have those 8-pounders bite my bait, So that just doesn't hold any weight with me. And number 3, I went junk fishing today. Now, some guys actually do go junk fishing, and there's only a handful of guys on the tour that really do it and really do it right. A lot of guys just say that because they don't want, in other words, they don't want to say what they caught their fish on. I just went junk fishing, so, they didn't really want to say what they caught them on. Number 2, power fishermen. I've heard this quite a bit on clear water tournaments when it bites kind of tough and guys have a real tough day. They say, oh well, I'm only a power fisherman, and so I really couldn't, this just didn't suit my style of fishing. Well, I think the majority of all anglers would rather not finesse fish. They would rather power fish. So, that's just another excuse that guys throw out there when they don't catch them. And the number one excuse, this is so old, I hear it all the time. I just swung for the fences today. That's what happens when guys come in with like one fish. They go, oh, well, I just swung for the fences today. Well, yeah, they swung for the fences, all right. They swung for the same fences that everybody else in the tournament did, but their pattern didn't work out and they didn't adjust properly, so they struck out. And they just said that they swung for the fences. It makes them look all macho. I swung for the fences, I wasn't fishing for 5 little ones, I was fishing for 5 big, Come on now. I really know what happened. Your pattern didn't work out. You didn't adjust. You didn't catch them. Just say that. That's all you need to say. I didn't catch them. So there's your top 10 BS sayings. Hopefully, with your help, we can cut out some of this. So when you hear these sayings, call them out.